represent New Jersey in the sense of you literally do as a senator.
Yes, proud.
But there's also the concept of representing.
Uh-oh. Repping.
So we've got some New Jersey lines. I want to run them by you, and you give us your thoughts on them. All right?
Go ahead.
Lauryn Hill, talented MC, she says, rock hard like granite or steel. People feel Lauryn Hill from Newark to Israel.
See, and that's the proud thing. If you listen to her, like, epic album, the person you hear, this teacher, you know how they had the classroom scenes?
Oh, yeah, Miseducation, yeah.
Yes, that is actually the mayor of Newark right now, named Raz Baraka. That's whose voice it was.
Get out of
That was
Are you
him
for
from
real?
years ago.
I had no
100%,
idea.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So what was he
He was
doing
their
then?
school teacher.
So that's like a legit classroom recording.
Legit classroom recording. It was powerfully
Thank you, Jeff.
portending of the future.
That's wild. All right, so she does represent Newark.
She reps Newark hard.
Now this one is basic, but from a great lyricist, so we included it.
I'm going to guess. I'm not even looking at the paper.
Okay,
I'm going to guess that it's Redman.
No, although do we? See, we don't even. All right, we don't have Redman on here. What would Redman say about?
And listen, first of all, Redman is straight up from the bricks. That's the nickname for Brick City. So,
right.
I don't want to quote a Redman lyric because some of them might some of them might involve lyrics.
There's a lot of Redman lyrics that candidates can't really usually be quoting.
Unfortunately, they're the ones that are popping in my mind right now.
Well, this was Pac, and he once said, "Through your town and downtown Newark, I mash." Showing some love for the East Coast.
I literally did not know that.
Yeah. French Montana.
Okay. Now you're getting.
Came up on the sewer, got the workout in Newark, riding with Khaled, watching for the grease.
That's actually the second one over my head.
Right over
I did not know that.
And this is the thing, I talk about this sometimes. When you get to be a really famous rapper, you don't even need to rhyme anymore. There's just lines. You're like, okay, that's cool.
So I'm going to say something I'm about to regret, but I may or may not occasionally write things to my girlfriend, and I think sometimes I take creative license from my hip hop love that you can.
You'll write a poem without rhyming.
I will write a poem that sort of rhymes in a way that hip hop folks can get away with.
Right.
Yes.
Well, and Eminem used to say you bend the words.
You bend the words.
If you're good at it, you bend it into anything.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, we're going to have to get some of those lines from you someday if you want to share them. Now, this one is. See, people sometimes come at me for the dad jokes and the bad puns on the show, and I'm like, that's just part of who I am. Terrible jokes. I've been that way. I haven't changed.
I respect that because I'm the same way.
So here's
what do you call 100 rabbits in a row going backwards?
100 rabbits in a what?
A receding hairline. That's what
I need.
That joke.
I need. We don't have a sound effect.
We are. New York Times actually did a really great story about our generation, about X generation, which is kind of a small population bubble compared to the ones that came before us, baby boomers, and the ones that are coming after, millennials. But we really did have. We were the hip hop generation. I was checking some millennials that tried to talk about them being more. Down with sort of rap music, hip hop. I said we were literally the originators of a whole sort of, which I think is really powerful because it's sampling the old, but it's also innovating on the new.
And that, again, it's not to glorify any particular era because different eras have different things. Yeah. But if you go back old enough, you had to work harder to find your music, to dig in the proverbial crates, right? And now everything is,
Yes, it's. Yeah, I think there's something powerful, when you hear two turntables and a microphone, you kind of know that it's of a different era compared to where the digital music is today.
So this brings us back to the bad pun. Chameleon Air. Now this was a freestyle, in fairness.
Yes.
Call me New Jersey, because I'm always in a New Jersey.
That is pretty cool.
It's a New Jersey pun.
We could try to freestyle right now.
I don't know how.
Like it's no feat to be on the beat so far away from the actual street.
And we'll add a beat under that.
Yes, if you want to be understood, you got to come to my hood.
When are you gonna?
That's when you'll find out what is really good.
Are you gonna do this in the debates?
I will not do this in the debates.
I bet you could out freestyle Bernie.
You literally.
I don't know.
I'm going to make no comment on that because that part would be replayed. I think that the people will connect to authenticity even if it's a different rhythm. Like I walked into a graduation this past weekend in New Hampshire and they were playing Irish bagpipes and it moved me. I'm not sort of like native to that incredible music. But the power of great music, and you know this is from hip hop, is authenticity connects.
Right.
Even if it's a different culture, even across religious lines, people who are real, we celebrate. So when I went into, we went into senior citizen buildings in Newark, they would laugh when I come in and say joke, because I used to always come in and tell a corny dad joke.
But not you had that covered.
I had that covered. But I really think that this is one of those presidential elections where people are sophisticated enough to now not want people who are trying to be something they're not,
right,
and just want you to be your 100% yourself. And I feel liberty in doing that. And by the way, I like a lot of other people in the race. I think I'm the best person, but if I end up not being the person, at least I know I'm going to sleep well at night because I gave all my heart, all my spirit to this race, and was 100% myself.
Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.